Well, got a package from Dharma Trading. That's the company that I order my fabric paints from. And I was so happy to see this package because I was totally out of paints. And so this is how they pack it. It's always very thoughtfully done. I think it's a family-owned business, and they're just really, really accommodating and helpful. Well, those are Lumiere paints. Those are beautiful, beautiful paints, and these are the Pebeo Setacolor paints that are also beautiful. Those two types, the Lumiere and the Setacolor, are both the only paints that I use, and I was totally out of paint, so I'm going to actually show you how these look on fabric. Now, this is the first one, and this is called Ivory, and it's just a little bit off-white. So this is how it looks. Of course, I think I've always mentioned that I have a really hard time finding brushes that work well. So the next one is Pearl. That's a whiter white, and I use these two colors quite a bit, much to my surprise. What I like about these paints is that they are so flexible. They're soft and flexible. Now this next one is one of my new favorite colors, the Pearl Gold. This is so luminous. You probably can't really tell in the video, but this just is the most luminous paint. And this one too, this is Pearl Pink. There's also Pearl Blue and Pearl Green. I didn't need those yet, so that's why I don't have them, but I did those in another video. So here's the Pearl Pink. They are so luminous. I just love the way they look. This is Gold, and they have several different golds. This is just plain gold. So this is a color I also use quite a bit. And they go on just really easy to use. The other thing I really like about these paints, this is Copper. This is a new color. I think it's a new color actually for them. It's a new one for me, but I think it might be a new one for them too. So the Copper, just, they're all metallics, by the way. These are all metallics. So this is the Copper color. I use that for a Noah's Ark ornament. I know exactly what I'm going to use that for. This one is called Rich Yellow. And I started saying why I like these paints. The fact that they're soft, but also the other thing I like about them, they don't thicken up over a long period of time. They stay nice and fluid, whereas the Lumiere paints, those are incredibly luminous, the Lumiere paints, but they thicken up over time and are harder to use. This one is called Passion Red. This is a color I use quite a bit for Christmas ornaments. I use these paints on my ornaments. I make fabric ornaments, and I'm going to show you how I use some of these colors after I finish my little taste test here. The next one is called Oriental Red. It's kind of a more, I don't know, pinky red. The Passion Red is really just plain red, and this one is a little more pink in it. The next color I'm going to use is one of my favorite colors. I love the color, and it's super luminous. It's called Purple. I'm not sure why, because it's kind of like a fuchsia color, but it's like a pinkish, purplish color. Just beautiful. So there it is. It's gorgeous. the result you get from using these is just superior. That's why I use them. Even with my really crappy brushes. This is Amethyst. I noticed some of the new colors. This is a newer color. It says they're metallic, and they are metallic, but they're not as metallic as some of the other colors. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't really care because for what I use them for, they're perfect. This one is a really nice color. I use this a lot. Electric Blue. That's one that I use quite a bit. Well, because I make a lot of mermaids, so I use the blue. The blues and the greens I use quite a bit. So Electric Blue, and last but not least, Turquoise. That's a newer color. Same thing, it just doesn't look as metallic to me. And from what I use it for, it doesn't really matter. So here are the colors on a dark fabric. Aren't they beautiful? They are just so beautiful. They're so beautiful and luminous. I love them. And this is what I use them for. So here's some of my cute mermaids. Look how luminous these are. I just love the way they come out. I did an ombre. That's the purple that I use there. Here's the electric blue with a lighter green. Oh, I love doing the ombre with these. And I just love how luminous they come out. So I hope you'll try them. They're great paints.